Gel with the slimy flow, like you already know. So if it's not coming, don't kill yourself.
The personal. Have you ever written a song about a man who broke your heart?
Yeah, I have like 3. She's that bitch. She's the best.
Going raw and not doing it uncooked.
Bro, just trying to test if you're stupid.
Let me tell you something.
Can I just say something? You see, the thing is, if you have a moanable name to start with, that's fine.
Actually, it's so long.
There are some names that are not moanable.
Sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you.
Welcome back to
The double-sided tape. This is episode 77.
Listen, it's gonna be a very groovy episode because we have a guest.
Yes.
Our guest today goes by the name of
Groovy-Jo with the slimy flow, like you already know.
Go Off.
Yeah.
I love it.
Drop it.
Told you this was gonna be groovy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
It's great.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Firstly, do you fuck with us? Like, do you watch our shit?
So, no cap. I literally watched your shit like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
That's fine.
I'm here for the honesty.
Okay.
Will you watch our
But
shit now?
I went on like a whole sit down and watched it. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Just to be completely honest. So I fucked with it.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I think let's start with the basics. Let's get this out of the way.
Those PR questions.
Yeah. Okay, what do you do? You know. Yeah. What brings you, or don't say what brings you here. We're going to get to that in a very artistic way. But what do you do? Tell us.
So I am a singer, songwriter, rapper, and performing and recording artist from Nairobi, Kenya.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. I make music. Yeah.
All right, so okay, I guess we're going to be talking about music a lot today.
Yeah.
Which is something that we generally do talk about.
Yeah.
But firstly, okay, let me start here. I'm back in the gym.
Great.
Right.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. Back in I always have this thing where I'm in and out of the gym. Like, I go ham.
I love that. Me too, girl.
Yeah, and then I just drop off for like a year, and then I add a shitload of weight, and I'm like, oh my God, we're fat. And then I go back to the gym, right? And so as an artist, generally, I believe you have to be fit.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the only thing that keeps you fit. So give me some hacks of how to have a banging ass body, sis, because I stalked you. And goddamn, you cannot be looking that good on the stage. It's with corporate clothing too.
Stop it, girl. Anyway, so yeah, thank you. So when it comes to the fitness, I'm not even gonna lie, we're so similar when it comes to that. I get on this hard, like I'm doing 75 out of 75 like hard days, and then I get to the middle. Just a lot of things happen. I blame it on just, interacting with human beings. So
It's about balance, right?
yeah, it's horrible. But also I honestly tend to just try to like be hella positive. Also being positive to yourself, it's just good energy to yourself. Also helps you get fit.
Let me tell you. So I have many stories. You learn this. I weighed myself yesterday, and my trainer was telling me how mental can affect your body.
You can.
So I'm quite shocked and happy that you actually brought that up, because take care of your mental, kids.
For sure.
So great.
But
okay.
since we're on that gym topic, what are you listening to in your headphones at the gym? Like, what's your playlist looking like?
I'm listening to hella loud music. Probably listening to Denzel Curry. I love Denzel Curry so much. Or like Tyler the Creator.
Oh, nice.
Nasty C and K-Kid.
So a lot of rap.
A lot of
what
hip hop.
you
I
do.
feel like that forgive me.
I mean, you are like the shrap queen after
thank
all.
you, girl.
You know. So I understand. So is there a specific song that puts you there? You are lifting what you're lifting, like you said. You're out there trying to get the bunda. So what's that one song that's going to get you there?
Bombastic
Recently?
Nyash.
Yeah, bombastic. That's what it is.
When some tremendous.
Yes.
That's what Jay has said.
Yes.
It's this Denzel Curry song. Okay, recently it's Scared. Scared by Denzel Curry. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's the type of song you should be like pushing weights with. That's fire.
I love it.
Yeah.
that for you.
Thanks,
Love it.
girl.
Yeah, so since we're on the music train, can we ask you a basic question, right? The basic of the basic.
Oh my days.
Let me do it as a journalist. So,
Oh, God.
Groovy-Jo, when did your career as a musician start? Go.
Do you have a story, Church? That's your story, Church. A church story?
Yeah, I do. Oh my God, I do. It's
look at that.
crazy. I do have a church story. I used to sing in church, and like I used to tell stories as a kid in church. It was like I was so tiny, but like I was that kid who wanted to like speak and just talk about things, and I was such a nerd. So my dad used to just let me do it. It was really, it was crazy. like remembering that, I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I went to church recently, met all the guys from church, and they're like, okay, if you sing, you with your ass out. Okay.
Maybe seen you with your ass out.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I do, like, it was beautiful because I originally started as a singer. I was singing a lot, like, it was very, very quiet setup, but it was really, really interesting. Like, I really love music, so choir is really, really like everything for me. That's dope, you know. So there's Kanye, you know, just putting that out there. We don't care if Kanye ain't crazy. Kanye's fine. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the story. And like literally music saved my life. I have those type of stories. So like music is so sentimental to me. It's everything to me. Yeah.
I love that. Quick question. Do you listen to yourself?
Yeah, but not that much. I do listen to myself, but not that much. I listen to myself, especially times when I feel like my energies are low and all that stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'd be really dope as hell. Why am I even in this fuck?
Facts.
So yeah, it's also good to just continuously speak to yourself and affirm yourself. You don't need affirmations from other people. So yeah, that's what I'm heavy on for myself, because I feel like for a long time it wasn't like that. So right now, I'm just focused on also just like a tap on my shoulder. Like I listen to myself. I need to do that.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
You seem very like positive. Your energy is very positive.
Vibe. It's like bring the universe.
Yeah. It's like you're bringing us to a little zen.
Yeah.
Is that what inspires a lot of your music?
Oh yeah.
I mean, but it's bad bitch music. Like
So what is she done? Are you like looking in the mirror and affirming yourself and like coming up with the bars? But like,
no, I write my music most of the time at the studio. Like I have to listen to a beat and I have to like it's the emotion at that time. Am I pissed? Am I like hungry? Am I doing this? So it's like everything combined. So yeah, I write at the studio. And I have to like vibe to the beat. Sometimes I cannot vibe, like sometimes I might not even vibe to the beat and not write anything.
Damn.
So you have like that block kind of moment.
It's not really a block, but it's like more of, you're not vibing to the music. It's not really touching that part of you.
It's just not working.
So it's just not working.
So
you never force it, because I don't like forcing it. I feel like whenever you force it, it's never as amazing as when it comes out naturally. So if it's not coming, don't kill yourself.
Like it's
like don't kill yourself.
So then what about Skyline? Because I've been itching to ask you this question. I was like, that is the kind of song that I connected to.
Really?
So what were you thinking of when you were...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With Audio Mac?
Sorry?
With Audio Mac?
Yeah, with Audio Mac.
Oh, really?
Is that, I don't know if that's your recent
God,
song.
no.
But
The fact that that's a song that you resonated with?
Yeah.
I fuck with that. That song is hard.
I really love the song.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's just the way you're painting the picture, and it's very vivid. And I wanted to ask you, like, since you've said that this is what you do, you go to the studio and you vibe to the beat. So what were you feeling when you're vibing to that beat? And you're like,
I really love that question.
Yeah.
So when I got the call for Audio Mac, I was super stoked. I was so excited, and I was like, they told me I'm gonna do it with Brooklyn boys who are really, really dope.
Yeah.
So we got there, and I was like 2 UK guys in the room. They just started playing some beats. We're all just sit it down, and then I think we kind of switched the beats to each other. So I wrote that in 5 minutes. It was it was natural. It came out because I was also with these guys, and also I was so anxious.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm with all these guys, and I'm the only shawty here, so I have to be dope. I don't give a fuck. I have to deliver no matter what. So it was also very I was anxious, but also it's how my creative juices were flowing.
That was
moment.
just part of you in the hindsight.
Yeah.
But the emotion they felt.
But the emotion, and they also really loved how I also painted a picture. So when you said that, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I don't know, it just resonated. Like I have heard your other 2 songs, but I think for me, that's the one.
Cool,
yeah.
fuck with that.
the catalog is thick though. But do you have a specific favorite?
Oh my God, that's hard. I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite.
Do you have a go-to?
Yeah, I do have a go-to. I listen to a lot of my music with my one of my favorite artists, Asam Gavi.
Nice.
So that tape,
dope.
he's really fire.
Yeah.
So Sharp and Rage is like the tape I listen to, like I go back to. So yeah, probably Sharp and Rage.
Okay, now let's get to the personal. Have you ever written a song about a man who broke your heart?
Yeah, I have like 3.
Oh,
Yeah, but I never.
Yeah.
But only one came out. Yeah, I'm a Gemini. My emotions, I like.
Hey,
I like.
twin.
Yes, you know, I'm a Gemini, so we are
You
very,
know.
very. We are not scared of being emotional and vulnerable and all that.
Yeah.
And it really, and when you write music, when you're in that state, you make amazing music because it's very, very spiritual as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's So I did. I put it out on that tape, and I just listened to it. I'm like, oh my days.
Did he know it was him?
I hope not, because I will never admit.
You'll never admit it. You cannot
Hell
admit.
no. Mhm.
Do tell. What song is this? Do you want to tell us?
Difficult with Cali.
Yeah, I'm about to go listen to those lyrics.
Let me just put that in my notes. Okay. All right. What did it say? I want to know.
Why are you digressing?
Listen, we want to know what happened.
It's just like typical
Boy shit.
boys are just
Nairobi.
stupid.
Men are men.
Yeah,
Niggas gonna do nigga shit.
they be niggering all the time.
Yeah, Austin, you got something to say? Austin, I'm a Samawange.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Like he's coming late.
So Austin is a other
Hi,
guy.
Austin.
What's popping? I love it. Okay, so 2 new singles, right?
Yeah.
And officially on the 20th, you
Yeah.
have a new album you have an album that dropped on the 20th.
That is dropping this 20th on Friday. It's
Yes,
called A
on
Groovy
Friday.
Affair.
Okay, so this drops on Sunday, so it may drop. It's called A Groovy Affair.
A Groovy
I want us
Affair.
to get a little bit into that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Tell us. Speak to us about, I think, the process. Or what do you want us to know about the album in general? I know there are 2 songs that dropped. They're really
3.
dope. 3 singles.
3 singles.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. So Joy Candy,
Majirani.
Majirani,
And
which
On My
I
Own.
love.
Thank you.
I love. What's the third one?
On My Own.
On My
featuring
Own.
Ari. Yeah.
Do tell. Speak
Yeah,
us through it.
so A Groovy Affair is just us going back to the hip hop. With the previous tape, Pressure, it was like me being vulnerable. And like the R&B side, I was singing more. I was doing all this with Pressure. So with A Groovy Affair, I wanted it to go back to like me rapping. Also a little bit old school, a little bit of old groovy, a little bit of new groovy, a little bit of like also some dance music. So it was really more of just taking you through the roller coaster of my journey.
Yeah.
And you can just tell by how like the music plays and everything. It's crazy. And I have amazing features. Fena Gitu is on the tape. She's a sweetie. I love Fena. Fena is amazing. She's dope as fuck. I have Buzili, my girl from SA. She's that BITCH. She's the best. I love her so much. Yeah, I've said so many other words, and I can't believe I censored myself
yeah.
on that one.
Spell the whole word out.
Yeah, and produced by there's some beats for Mario, my good friend Dopamine. There's actually a producer, a Grammy Award-winning producer.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, he produced a couple of tracks as well for like American artists, and he gave me a really beautiful song, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it because he's also an amazing person to work with, and I was just honored to work with him. So I'm really excited for guys to hear that track as well. So yeah.
Okay, I love
Yeah.
it. Is there anything specific that inspired your collaborations, or let's say the features that are on the songs?
So the major thing was like when I was even making music for this tape, I was quite like overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. I started like working and I started doing, I was still doing my music. So it was very, very overwhelming. And I was making this music to kind of calm myself and to kind of like, you're doing great, sweetie, keep going. So like, that's pretty much that thought process on, the singles and everything and the tape in general. I don't know if I've answered that question.
Yes.
I have? Okay.
You have.
Okay.
Basically, the inspiration you have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
You have.
So now that we're still on the music train, the EP is coming out.
Yeah.
I wanted to like find out for you as an artist. You know, we've got all of these trends where a lot of artists are using platforms like TikTok to like push their music. There's this culture, which I absolutely love because a lot of artists are getting discovered on the platform and all of those things. But is that something you are looking to do on pushing your music? Like, what does pushing your music mean to you? Are you looking for those numbers? Are you just doing it because you want it to reach the people who it connects and that's about it? Or are you thinking on a commercial level? So when it comes to your music, what are you thinking when it comes to, you know, dispersing, distribution, and how does that look?
Yeah, so I feel like but pushing it is very important as an artist. You need to market your music. And I feel like for a long time, as Kenyan artists, you know, how we normally work, we really don't know how to push our music the same way like more international artists do, because we also don't know how to put in that money for the same like marketing and everything. And also you find that people don't have that support to push for the marketing and everything. But for me, I really want to do a lot of content, which I'm already doing like now, and I'm still going to push it. I'm going to put the work in because like there's nobody who's going to vouch for you harder than yourself. So if you don't push for yourself the same way, it's really not, it's going to be hard work with absolutely no push. It's like literally a brand new car without an engine. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I like that. You need something to propel it forward. And you're going the content direction. I absolutely love that.
And there's nothing wrong with paying for your music to be pushed out as well. Like, because you have
for
your marketing. That's the marketing,
Correct. I really like that because a lot of the times artists that are, people like tend to say that they choose the easy way out by making, it's a very like street thing. I've heard people say, oh, if your song doesn't have a dance challenge, it's not going to go viral. Such street kind of mentality. So it's nice to hear from a professional who knows that this is the way forward. And it's very interesting to know about that. And similarly, like, you know, with events, it's the same thing when it comes to events. You know, some people choose not to go to certain and some choose to go to others.
Speaking of events, what gig or event have you done that you were just like, hell yeah?
Oh my God, nyege nyege.
For real?
I was on stage.
That was last year.
Yeah. And the stage was huge.
Yeah.
And so many people came. And I was like, oh my God, this is my moment.
I love it.
I was literally so giddy. And I was so excited because guys really loved the music. We brought like an entire audience. I was on there with my friends, my best friends on stage with me. So I was like, oh my God, this is the shit that you live for. These are the moments when you're like, this is what I was born to do. So yeah.
I love it. Any other? Or that's like top one?
I loved also performing with, I did this whole showcase with the UN.
Nice.
Which is interesting because that's like crazy. A different audience, a different everything. But it was the fact that they were so surprised that we as Kenyans don't push that type of content. We had rappers, we had traditional artists who are really fire, and they were just all like, wow, what, like, so much talent. And I love that.
Love it. Yeah. All right. Last question, and then we can get into now, you know, the girl talk. What artist would you love to collaborate with?
Internationally, Kenyan, whatever.
Give me one artist international, one artist, or however many you want, to be honest.
Okay.
Whoever.
I would love to collaborate with Doechii. I love her so much. She's such a badass. She's fire. I love to collaborate with Kendrick Lamar. I love to collaborate with Tierra Whack. I'd love to collaborate with what's this Jamaican? Oh, I'd love to do a song with Chronix. I'd love to do a song with K-Kid from South Africa. I love her. I love Nasty C. Kenyan artist, I really love Saru. I would like to do a song with Saru. She's such a baddie.
That would slap, actually. Now that you hear it.
She's
I'm
a
liking
baddie.
this.
And she talks her shit. Yeah, I'd like to do a tune with, I'm missing a couple. Yeah, yeah.
That for now?
For now.
Okay, cool. Away from the
Good
music,
list.
what's your real name, girl?
Girl, why do you want to tell for my government name?
Tell me the full government
call me
name.
Jo.
Now when I need to
Jojo.
send M-Pesa.
No. Just call me Jojo. You
number.
you guys can see my name, but out here, people
Hold up,
out
give
here.
me your number.
My name is Jojo. That's my name.
For real?
Please- No.
That's nickname
I mean,
part two.
it will work. It will make sense because Groovy-Jo.
Yeah, Jojo.
But it's not like Josephine. Not that there's anything wrong with Josephine.
What's wrong
Okay,
with
is it
Josephine?
Jolene?
Jolene.
Why?
Jolene. That's the only thing I thought of.
Oh my God, all the Josephines gonna come at me.
Nah, you're good. Ish.
But yo, it's all love. It's all love.
Oh gosh. Okay, so are you telling us your actual name?
No.
Oh,
why?
she's like,
Nah.
Yeah, will you tell it to me? Like
Yeah,
on the
for
side?
sure I will.
Yeah.
I bet. I think you told us, and I was
I
telling.
did.
I was telling guys in the back.
I was like, I'm not even scared of saying that. But I'm
Not
just like,
even
some people, I don't know.
Not
Some
even
people are weird
content.
as hell.
Come back with no content. To pay
She's
Gina.
like, no.
I
You
love
want
it.
Carrie to come after me? Hell
Alright,
nah.
so okay, because girl is in the corporate mood. She's
Yeah.
corporate
I
life.
literally came like this.
How's work life? How's that taking you?
It's really good. Actually, I won't even lie to you. It's really good.
Yeah.
I love. I'm a nerd. I love learning. I love doing like all these things. I think maybe also another thing like about being a Gemini. You know, we are just jack of all.
You know, the
trades.
thing
Like,
is,
we can-
we're so adaptable.
like we're very
I
Like-
like it's very,
you can make us do anything.
very-
Okay. Like serious here.
but it's amazing because I also get to meet people and work with people and help people, which is very important to me.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
You mind telling us like what industry you're in, other than the music industry?
No, I'll just tell you like it's like a financial institution.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go off.
In fact, we were talking like right before we got onto the podcast, and I liked what you said about how you like to keep both these sides separate. And I don't think there is anything more combined or ironical than the fact that you're on a podcast doing something creative, informal. So I just wanted to find out, like, how do you make sure that stays? You know, we're in the day of the internet era, right?
Yeah.
Like everything's everywhere. So how do you make sure your corporates don't get, to see this? And then it doesn't help that, you're out there.
Yeah, I know I'm out there. I think it's pretty much also about being a human being, and besides having a work job, you can also very much. We live in it's 2024. You cannot be constrained to doing one thing in that aspect. And I'm glad that I work with people who see it the same way. So it's not really that difficult to keep that separate because they also respect my music. They know about my music and they respect it and they support it, and they also respect the fact that I don't like when I'm also trying to teach or do something like, oh my God, can we talk about being a rapper, a hip hop artist? Yeah.
Like she's smart.
Yeah, just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it helps that I'm around people who understand that. It's also very easier when people understand it. When people don't, it's also a problem.
Yeah.
So it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
For real.
Corporates, if you're listening,
Yeah.
hire those rappers, hire those people.
They have the best ideas, and they
hire those creatives.
proper implementations to frameworks.
Come on. We're the baddies you need to hire for your corporates, girl. Okay? Listen to us.
Yeah.
We are the future. I love that you love your job. I'm always here. I mean, I love my job.
Your job is so dope and cool.
Actually,
I love it. I do. I fuck with it.
This?
Yeah, also.
Yeah. This. I said so. Should I say this? I'm always saying someone hinged to it, but I was joking. Okay,
Go for it.
I said today, let me go to my first job. That should be my only job. And in my head, bleep that out. Now that I said it, I'm like, oh shit.
no.
Oh, they're gonna come for me. No, they won't. They know I'm joking. I do love my job though. Like I always say this. It's a matter of like I love creating. In the industry that I'm in, so I create here and I create there.
like that.
They kind of come together as well to some extent. Does that happen to you as well?
Yeah, sometimes they do.
See, so we're in the right industries.
Yeah, we're
technically, is what
doing
saying.
great.
Yeah.
We're doing
I bet.
any place that gets you to be multifaceted.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the point when we get into a feature called the BAAADD transition.
Let's go.
And I have a random one. Okay, this is like one of those guy type of conversations, but hey, why do they say going raw and not doing it uncooked?
Oh my God.
Sorry, it was really bad. I told you, it was one of those guy ones. So
What do you
hey,
cook?
meat.
What? Help us here. What do you cook?
What do you mean in general?
What do you cook?
Cook. What in general? What?
She's on the right track.
I'm like, what?
Before you cook something, what is it?
Uncooked.
Raw.
Thank you.
It's not cooked.
Why is it not uncooked? Wow.
It's
That's
not
funny
cooked.
as hell.
But was that the question?
No, it was just a random, like, that was a question though.
Oh.
Yeah. I told you this was such a guy bad. It's a bad transition, guys. Come on.
I'm
It's supposed to be good.
Oh my God.
That's why it's bad.
That was
That's why it's
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
That's really why
That
it's
was
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I have spilled the tea. So we're
Yes.
going to help someone with their little, not little. No situation is little, okay? Someone sent me a DM. This is where we spill the tea, okay?
Okay, cool.
Someone sent me we're involving you in our shenanigans,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm so down.
Someone sent me a DM and they said on the next, he's a really dope guy. He's been our fan since Homeboys on this side, our fan through like Mike's Open into
Yeah.
DSD. So he's a really cool guy. So he said on the next episode of DSD, if it is possible, talk about this. It is in regards to the hey text. Context. Last week we had a conversation about how a man is meant to approach you, which we need to ask you after reading this out. So technically what we were saying is, you don't just come into my DM saying hi, hey, hi, hi. Unajiongelesha.
Yeah.
Come in with intention. Like say something that's gonna
It
be
can't
like.
just be a hey.
Do tell.
Hey.
How would you like a man slide into your DMs?
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I love it when you're just straight to the point. Like, just say hi. Like, who are you? Because when you say hi, I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know you, man.
So, okay, what do you think the best line will be? Could you think of one right now?
I honestly would just love a proper introduction. When someone introduces them, like, hey, this, I do this, I like your profile, would you want to have a conversation? Like something mature, you know? I don't understand why that's
State
so
your
complicated.
business.
Yeah.
State your business.
In the first two lines.
Attention spans are short.
Hey, the first two lines, because it's easier for me to know if I'm gonna keep reading.
It,
That's true.
ignoring it.
Yeah.
Or if I'm gonna open it, like if I see hey and then like a dot, the ellipsis,
Yeah.
I'm gonna open that shit because I want to know what's this about.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to our question for spill the tea.
Let's go.
So this guy says he's a man. It's a he. So put your position. You got a one night stand. You did your thing together, and on a bad, quote unquote, on a bad note, you can't remember the thing. You get like you can't remember the feeling. Then you go for a while without talking with the one night stand for a while, and they pull up with a hey, I miss you already. Let me repeat that. Okay. Put yourself in this
That's
position,
crazy.
right?
That's
Interesting.
You got into a one night stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did your thing together. But on a bad note, you can't remember a thing.
Yeah.
So you're all fucked, but then you can't remember the feelings, right?
Oh my God.
Then you go for a while without talking. So both of you have gone MIA. And then the one night stand comes through with a, hey, I miss you already. Unadu.
So weird.
I've
How
got
you
a
replying?
question. I've got a question for the guy though. Do you want to smash that person again or nah?
Akumbuki.
No. Akumbukile feeling.
feeling.
But
Yeah,
how
he
come
doesn't.
for that whole period and pulls up with the hey? Okay,
miss you.
but wait. So it was intentionally just supposed to be a one night stand. That's it.
It's giving.
Yeah, it's giving that. So why I will not even look at that message when I see like what it's like a familiar face popping up.
Devil's advocate. You don't want to be like, okay, shit, I forgot how it feels like for the plots. For the
Really?
culture.
For the plot?
Let me just go back and see if I liked it or didn't like it.
That's what my question was leading to. Like for the guy, like if he wants to now go and remember the feeling or go back to check how it felt, then he'd probably look for options to reply. But like she said, if he's like, oh, why are you texting me? Then just ignore and move on.
I think he's confused.
He's like,
Sir,
why?
Sir, are you confused? If you are,
Because it's wild.
wait.
It's wild because it's that whole period he didn't speak and then he pops up like, hey, bro, just trying to test if you're stupid.
Let me tell you something. Yes.
Don't test if you're stupid.
Let me tell you something.
Really?
Slightly digress, but it's aligned. There's this man who ghosted me, right? Oh, I thought I was in love, my guys. Okay, thought I was so in love. Of course,
We almost had babies.
I saw my whole future with this nigga. Like I knew. I was like, got me thinking about how I'm gonna tell my parents that I found the one. Okay. Anyway, so turns out he knows where I work out, right? Turns out he passed by my gym one day and I wasn't there.
Okay.
God, Lord, I hope he's not watching this shit. He hasn't talked to me for like 3 months now, right? And then, okay, he popped back in and I was just like, fine. This is after 2 months, I said, fine. Okay, oh my God. Like, let me not talk shit. I was like, I'm gonna cave. Okay, caved. Had him over, did some shit. Then he went and he was like, I'm never gonna ghost you again. Guy, God.
Again.
What did he do? Ghost.
Shakes.
And the choir said, what? So I tell my friend how, oh shit, my trainer told me, because I told my trainer, I'm like, this nigga passed by my gym. And she told me, yeah. He came back around to see if you've got any more brain cells left.
Wow.
Well, damn.
He came back around to see if you've got any more brain cells left. And it got me thinking, do niggas really do this shit?
To just test you if you're crazy or like, I don't know. I feel like,
They
yeah.
have
Your
an
tolerance
audacity.
for toxicity has developed. Yeah,
Yeah.
cycling around the block.
It's okay. No, you can't call it circling around the block. It's not.
It's not circling around the
Circling
block.
around the block is you chitty chat once in a while. Like
Yeah.
it's your circle.
This is a one night stand type situation. Circling around the block is
I was in
completely
love.
different.
No, but for real, y'all niggas do this shit for fun.
Yeah.
Not for fun, we do it.
For fun.
Yeah,
Not
so
for
they want
fun.
gangster points. They're like, oh yeah, I still
Yeah,
got it.
I still got it.
Ati, I still got it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Listen,
A male ego needs to keep being pumped. It's either they're doing it or they're getting it from someone else. So it depends who's
Come
doing
on.
it.
She's feeling like, yes.
Yeah,
girl.
because it's like one way or the other. So he's out here trying to say, yeah, I still got it. Mimi ni
nah,
yule
bro, by
msee.
the way.
But you see, the problem is
It's your
you
time.
guys do it with emotions. We've perfected the art with.
Listen,
That
How
makes
is that
it
the
worse.
problem, though? That we do it with wait.
Yeah.
No, the fact that you don't do
Oh,
it
you wanna
with
throw
emotions
hands?
is sad. It's tragic.
It's
the fact that you don't do it with emotion, like,
also,
so I hate that answer, by the way.
Yeah, because it doesn't make
like
it better.
it's a thing that guys now say to like maybe just I don't know. It's a thing guys say. You know, at least with me, it's not emotional. What?
Like,
That's
at
not
least,
fucking
that
like-
thing at least is the bothersome
listen,
word.
let this nigga
That
not
happens
lie
so
to
much.
you.
But that's the harsh truth.
Listen,
It is the harsh truth.
nah, let me tell you.
We need to stop appropriating those things.
This niggas are not saying the truth. You know why? If you did the same shit to them, they'd be so fucking heartbroken. They'd be crying to the
Facts.
You can't tell.
Facts.
The only reason you're saying it's not with emotion is because you got the upper hand. Okay, it's not because of anything else.
Yes.
If in real
Praise
sense,
God.
this
Come on.
if in real sense,
Hey.
Yeah.
it's almost like you're beating each other to the game, right? So immediately you see this babe has said, like, you know, you know, she's getting giddy about shit. That's when you pull the plug.
Yeah.
Because you know, if you go any further, then your emotions are gonna be heightened. Am I lying?
You ain't lying, girl.
I meant that shit.
You took us to
What?
class.
Come on.
And we graduated.
Hey.
Listen, we have a wonderful audience in the back. The girlies are preaching today.
Yeah.
So you cannot tell a nigga can never tell me, Ati, it's because you came in with
Ati,
emotions.
What?
Until when it comes to you guys, it's emotions.
Giving
it's
Destiny's
not
Child and you don't
emotions.
like
What is that
It's
explanation?
giving I'm not
Yeah.
connected to myself.
Am I lying?
And not healed.
Oh, you're silent.
Hey, for the first time on this podcast.
No.
Say the one too many. You don't have a fighting chance.
I deal with 2 already. Now there are 6.
Wow.
Wow.
You're welcome. I know you love this.
Love it.
But anyway, back to our spill the
Our
tea. This got
kiki.
juicy real quick.
Oh, that's crazy.
Back to the spill the tea. How should this mandem respond? Because clearly the baby's on.
I would not respond.
Don't respond.
You respond if you want to smash. Go get it again.
If you want
But
to
if you don't
smash.
want to, you don't owe her anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah. See, sometimes I can be edgy. Then sometimes I'm a little.
It's okay.
Little cute.
It's fine.
I think just be like, oh, if you really missed her. Not if you haven't missed her, don't say you've missed her too. Just be like, yeah, I miss you too. Maybe we should link if you want to link. If you want to experience it, just be like, yeah, when's the next time I'm gonna
Hit it.
I just feel like that's trauma waiting to happen, or maybe it's just me being a pessimist about men in general. No,
Tell us.
I just feel like when people are intentional, unless people are different, but I'm just saying people need to be intentional with what they do.
Yeah.
So if we had a one night stand, which is absolutely no problem,
Yeah.
and that's what we agreed on, you coming back into my life is you trying to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm confused.
And it's giving we drew boundaries.
Yeah, and it's giving you'd never if you were really actually just trying to come back to do something,
something.
which I feel like maybe that's what she might want.
Yeah. Just be direct.
Maybe just
it's a he.
Oh,
It's a
well,
he.
that's not what he might want. Yeah, it works both ways.
yeah.
It works both ways.
Facts.
It works both ways. I
Okay.
personally, young king, text hard. Because women ain't shit either. Women ain't shit either, for real. But
Yeah,
So-
women ain't shit, men ain't shit.
We're all in shit.
It's like the nigga shit is
It's a bit too extra.
it's a little bit too much.
It's the audacity that they have.
Shannon Sharp.
Woo.
Let's go. Are we? Do you know the story?
No.
Okay. Is that how you pronounce his name?
It is.
Shannon Sharp.
Oh, the guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are we on top of that story?
Yes.
Kids, we gotta talk about pop culture.
That's crazy.
Because firstly, okay, context. The man, he's big in media. He hosts ESPN, not anymore. He has his own podcast. that's
Really?
been
They
doing.
confirmed that he's off?
Yeah.
Really,
they
he
took him
fumbled
off.
the bag. Has a great podcast where he interviews different artists, different basically famous people within Hollywood, and that's where all the tea is spilled. To be fucking honest, okay. So Mandem, was it last weekend? Ended up going on live by mistake.
That's what I said.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, by mistake. And him and Michelle were getting him on, honey. You need to look for it. Just go on Twitter and type his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, thoughts. Firstly, I want to know if you think that going on live by mistake was legit. Also, how you like your man calling your name? Because Michelle.
Michelle Shell. I mean, can I just say something? You see, the thing is, if you have a moanable name to start with, that's
Oh my
fine.
days.
Actually, so long.
There are some names that are not moanable, and let's just be real with it. And let's not try, because that's going to leave you traumatized, I guarantee you.
That's fine.
But with the Instagram live thing, fuck.
It's a lie.
She said it, you said it, I said it. Everyone's saying it. It's bullshit.
Let me tell you
Because
what
it's
we
so
did.
difficult to do that.
Facts.
I just accidentally go on live.
Before I go,
Okay.
proceed.
That was weird. Oh yeah, no, it was just when I watched it, I was just like, this is so cringe. But it's just the fact that it's hella staged.
Yeah.
That doesn't look
think
like.
so?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's staged. You cannot tell me that guy just did that.
I'm
shit.
with you on that one.
I feel like there are two scenarios. Okay. Firstly, we did this. We're doing a lot of things in the office instead of working. But it's research, market research, okay? We try to go on live. Let me show you how many steps. You have to unlock your phone, okay? You have to enter Instagram. You have to swipe left, right? You have to swipe story, reel, live, right? Even before you start the live, you have to hit the button.
There's a countdown.
Make it make sense.
And there's a countdown.
have that was like 10
before you go
seconds.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10
there's a
seconds is a
countdown.
lot.
Yeah.
It sounded like they were already in the act.
Yeah.
So, okay, my two scenarios. One, it was the babe. Or two, it was him, but it doesn't make sense why it will be him because you're going to fumble so many bags. He was fired from ESPN.
Yeah.
Right? Why would you want to fumble that bag? Also, I understand there were some rumors about him playing for the same team. Maybe that's why he did go on live, so that he can kind of dismiss those rumors with Michelle. Hey, who was grunting up in there?
It was crazy.
Woo! So those are my two scenarios. Discuss.
The girl scenario makes so much sense.
Yeah?
Maybe he's like, she's onto something. Like, maybe there's just something that's happening that he doesn't know about with the shorty. I feel like I like that theory.
Yeah?
Yeah, that theory is like making sense.
Yeah. So let me tell you, I could be a detective. Trust me.
It's making sense.
I watch enough CI. It's making sense. Then Michelle was found. Spin. Oh my God. Michelle was found. And the video that Michelle did was her like fixing her hair, you know, and you could. So I even asked my friend, how sure are you that this is the Michelle? And he was just like, you can hear it in her voice. Because there was a point she was also talking, right? And, you know, humming.
You know, tonations, variations.
Humming. So he was just like, for sure, that's her.
That's crazy.
Like, you can't tell me that that's not her. And it was almost like, you know, that post-sex hair where like everything is a reg, you know, the brows are lifted, hair is messy, you have a little glow because of that sweat that came down. Also after all that activity, for sure.
Like you can tell.
You can tell. So it was almost like a walk or video of shame, but she didn't necessarily want to show it like that.
I like the theory. Those DCI skills are making sense.
Yes.
Because the women make, because even if you think about it the other direction, I mean, you're right. Why would he put up the video? Because he knows what it could happen, like what could possibly happen. Or I could just assume he overlooked the fact that this could work against him. He could have the idea to address those rumors and maybe say, I'll post something small, and then it flips on him. Because there's so many times, sometimes it's called rage farming. Yeah. We love to rage farm. So sometimes with rage farming, it can work both ways. Yeah. You can try and rage farm and then it backfires on you. So, but I like the girl theory more. Because I don't think a man's going to be all that into rage farming. But
I'm onto something.
She could have easily done that really easily.
Yeah, because
he would
benefit from it.
Yeah, and
let
he
me fuck
wouldn't
up my
know.
own theory.
Okay. Now she goes and fucks
Conspiracy.
Are you excited?
Let me tell you, I'm so big on conspiracy.
Me
Really.
too. I like watching them conspiracies.
Same.
Yes.
Oh my God. Can I follow you on TikTok and share some shit with you?
Yes, please.
BAAADD. That's what we're doing.
Okay, cool.
So, another theory. How did she get his password?
Just like
Face ID.
Yeah, I feel like Face ID would be so fast.
You've unfucked my theory. I think we're good
maybe
now.
they're drunk. Maybe they're drunk. Like they're both drunk, and she just did it real quick and like did it.
Valid. Also, I think his PR was terrible.
Really?
Because what he did was he posted that he that he was hacked, right? And then he came back later and he was just like, yeah, it was me. It was a mistake. I did go. I wasn't hacked. I think he should have just come out and be like, I'm sorry, guys. We just came from talking about this.
I think as a judge, your honor. I mean, okay, I'm the honor. You should tell me honor. But yeah, your case, I think the babe is guilty as charged. Because come on.
Yeah,
Come on, the goblet.
You should write an article or something. Because this shit is making sense,
so much sense, and I didn't think
like
of
I
that
didn't think of it.
side. I thought he was just doing it for himself, because you never know what happens to these guys.
First thing
but
I
also
thought
the
of.
girl theory.
Like
Makes so much
Hire
sense.
me for all your DCI work, kids. Okay, I'm an investigator on the side. I have two hustles, but this can be my third because clearly I'm onto some shit. Okay.
Really?
But before we move away from the entertainment scene, the VMAs happened, and our girl Tyler was being called off as an uppity African.
Just because of the word thing?
African.
Yeah.
So, are you guys on tabs? That thing pissed me off. So, are you guys on tabs of the Tyler story, right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, she was at the VMAs. Her award was a bit too hard to carry, and she politely, by the way, requested. She used the words "please" and "thank you" when Hale's husband held the award for her. But that whole sparked a controversy on how that she was entitled, and she came off as, you know, a queen bee, entitled bitch energy, for asking Hale to hold the award. But both the girlies came onto Twitter and said, no, that wasn't the case. She expected the man to hold it by default. And Hale goes like, yeah, it's cool. Like, this is not a big deal. But it got me thinking about such kind of moments for female artists in general, let alone, okay, we'll come down to the African artists, but okay, let's just go straight to it. The female African artists, for example, for a very long time, a lot of this area of the continent has been overshadowed by, you know, the whole thing, the way the system works and everything. So why is it when we have an artist that's in that limelight, we're going to look for every single thing to bring them down? Because I looked at the story, the way it was spun out of context. Us guys watching it, by the way, if you haven't watched the full video, you would actually think Tyler was being a bitch.
Yep.
But then when you watch the full video, you're like, no, that was not the case. So thoughts?
Honestly, with the whole Tyler situation, I feel like people are, the type of generation that we're living in right now is quote unquote a sensitive generation. It's always about triggers with everyone. So like it's quite sad because when I watched the whole video, I still saw the stories.
Yeah.
It's also perspective. Guys are quick to just judge from not even getting the full context. Because I also when I saw the first thing, I was like, yo, let me go check it out. People don't care about that. They're really quick to put you down.
Yeah.
So Tyler was literally, I was so shocked that guys blew that out of context because come on, like she just said it was heavy. What was so snooty about saying it was heavy? I feel like people still also forget that she's also, I feel like it's humanly.
human.
Yeah.
It's just a
So
human
what
thing
about
to
you?
do.
Have you experienced something like that where someone has told you you're being snoopy or hard-headed or called you
Kona
something
maringo.
just because you
I
haven't
have.
accepted something?
I have.
Yeah.
I went on stage the other day and I told the sound was bad and I told them to stop and play my sound and people thought that was snooty. You don't understand the work that goes with being a creative and an artist. And if you don't value yourself as a creative or an artist, people will not value you. So when you're on stage and someone making you sound bad and you keep playing,
Yeah. You're giving in to that.
yeah. So that's the same situation I feel with Tyler. I loved how Tyler was like, come on, like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, it's not even about me being snooty. Wow, it's heavy.
Yeah.
I'm literally just like telling you guys I'm horrible actually with the words. And she started with that. She's
Yeah.
like, I don't like I can't carry your words, they're too heavy for me. People are weird. That's what I'm telling you. It's just all about perspective, but also value yourself as an artist because that would have affected Tyler really insanely.
Yeah.
Like, because people would have been like, oh, she's like a what is it called? Like kids look up to her, so she needs to not show kids that they should be mean or snooty. And nah, she didn't allow that.
In fact, she taught them how to stand up for yourselves while being kind and polite.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes,
Yes, Austin.
I was itching with my comments.
Ooh.
First things first, I have 3 theories. I've just jotting them down. I think the first one, why Tyler was getting all those snide comments, is that she's an African female.
Yeah.
And she's broken into a market that was predominantly American. So that's one thing that's really annoying them. And also her saying that the award is heavy. Yes, it is heavy. Like,
It's a flex, yeah.
it's a flex. It's heavy.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
She's broken into so many barriers that so many girls look up to, and she's here like, yo, this
Yeah.
thing is so heavy for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You kindly hold it for me. I'm still trying to soak it in.
Yeah.
It's surreal. The moment is surreal for me. I'll actually explain the moment later on in life. But for now, let me just thank the people who actually believed in me. So the people who are actually taking those comments to be uppity, they're the ones who are actually out of place. They have an entitlement that should not.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another thing,
Yes.
that false entitlement to artists. Like, why does any artist owe you anything? They don't.
They put you on a moral high
Yeah,
ground.
because there are people who are always like, oh no, you as Ben Sol, you as Bien, you can't do that. Why?
Why?
That false entitlement is crazy.
Also,
I
because if
agree,
you look
I
at
agree.
it, if a regular person was doing it, would you have a problem with it?
They wouldn't care.
They wouldn't give a shit.
Not.
I've just come from talking about this. And I literally say the same thing. People are too sensitive, right? About very many situations, about both male, females, generally. People are a little bit too sensitive, and people are so irked by the fact that people can say what's on their mind.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry. If you cannot be honest with yourself or other people, don't take it out on me. Don't take it out on anybody else, because at the same time, in the industry that we're in, you're an artist. People know who you are. You perform on stages with people, with audiences, right?
Yeah.
We do this for a living, basically. We have audiences online, off ground as well. And we're literally saying, this is off another discussion that we came from about shits and gigs, which is another conversation that we can get into if you're all down for it.
Yeah.
I was literally saying how when you get to this level, and I won't even call it fame, of recognition, people literally have a target on your back for no bloody reason. Like everything that you do is under a microscope. And I get it. It's because you're influential, right? People look up to you for certain things, but then people also look to you to fuck up. And any fuck up that you have, people are going to be like, oh my God, they did. Oh my God. Relax, bro. Like, we're just here to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, just live
We're just like you.
Yeah, just live your best life and have fun. That's all we're asking you to do. So stop judging people so highly. Relax. Smoke a little some. Maybe. I'm joking.
Listen to Groovy-Jo. I mean, get it out of your system.
Yeah, get
with
Be
Joe.
groovy. Just like relax.
Not complicated.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think y'all just need to really just chill, relax, stop putting targets on people who have made it,
Yeah.
Because also I feel like it's almost like, they're gonna do something and they're gonna get back. They're gonna be humbled. Hell no, I'm not gonna be humbled.
I think we should move to Australia because I saw a TikTok the other day that said in Australia, celebrities, like they're like normal people. So there was this babe, in fact, I'll send you the
And
TikTok.
I'm not saying I want to be a normal person. I'm joking.
You're a star in your own light and you can shine.
God.
Yeah, so people apparently in Australia, you see like how different countries have different ways of reacting towards celebrities.
Yeah.
They're like in Australia, celebs could just walk into a restaurant and no one could give a flying fuck. Like you will see it on the TikTok. So maybe we could just move there and then we're famous in Kenya.
Yeah.
But now you're chilling in Australia. So when you want to come and feel your fame, you
come back.
to Kenya and then you go back.
Let me not lie to you. And I need you to answer this for me. I love that shit. I wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah.
When people recognize me and they're like, oh my God, I fuck with you. I love
You're
that
like,
shit.
yes.
Yeah, for sure. I love that shit too.
Of course.
I love it because it's also like, I work hard. So it's also good when someone's like, yo, you're groovy. I love your music. I'm always like so giddy. I'm happy.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful thing because it shows that people actually fuck with what you're doing.
Yeah, because
right?
people don't care about things these days.
People really do.
Like they'll forget you in 2 seconds, bro.
Yo, thank God. Guys, thank you for fucking with us.
Thank you. By
Thank
the
you for
way,
fucking with Groovy.
Thank you. I'm
And
here.
remember fucking with Austin too because,
Yeah.
we see the comment sections for Austin, so keep commenting. Even if you want to write Austin in every comment, just write.
Put it in
Just
there.
write it. So comment, like, subscribe at the Good Company channel.
Facts. All right.
And Groovy-Jo.
Last
Our
one.
handles.
Nimzy, you had to put this down. I'm not sure do you want me to take it or do I take it?
Do it.
All
I
right.
can't even know.
Now that we've sat through like a whole episode with us, what questions do you hate? Or do you love being asked during an interview or during this is not an interview, firstly. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
No, this is a beautiful conversation that we're having.
Yeah, we're potting.
Nice.
But what do you
I like
hate
that.
being asked during interviews?
As a female artist, how has your journey been in the industry?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, explain.
it's like that's like the weapon. They remove and then they're ready. I feel like for me, it's because I just feel like you don't have to ask me as a female artist. I know people will be like coming at me because they're like, yes, as female artists, we have experienced a lot of like hardships. But also me hearing that question is just you trying to also, for me, it's also kind of devaluing also my art because you are trying to also categorize me in a way that you can't even call me just an artist.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have to put the female in front of it because I am an artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like that question. I get it every interview that I go for, except there's so much talent.
So Groovy,
I like it.
in this industry,
Yes, Groovy.
joking. What question do you love being asked? Or what question would you like to be asked in an interview?
I like I think the sentimental, corny ones. Like, I love that you asked me my name, though I would never do that. But I fuck with that. And I don't know, really. I gotta think about that one. What's my favorite question, though? Maybe, who my favorite artists are. I like talking about people who inspire me.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right. So if you watch this episode to the end and you notice the kind of questions she likes and she dislikes, you see, this is material that is very valuable. All right. This information doesn't come for free. So if you use it, all copyrights.
Give them back.
Copyrights. I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
through,
I'm
though.
so happy. Thank you for having me. This is so cool.
Did you have fun?
I did.
I love it.
We had so much fun.
Really,
I know.
really
I know.
cool.
See how we started with the serious questions and went into like the
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, professional.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Call us
Yeah.
professional, guys.
Yeah,
Stop,
she is.
stop it, stop
I
it. But
fuck
no, welcome. Also, don't forget her album dropped. Actually, her album has already dropped. Dropped on the 20th, of this month. That was Friday. So go check it out. It's called A Groovy Affair. It has how many tracks is on there?
Eight tracks. 8 tracks.
We
Yes,
have
sir.
2 features that are really, really dope. So go check it out. Follow her on her socials.
Yes.
Groovy-Jo, who are you? Okay, we're gonna put it down here. So click on it, follow her, fuck with her shit. She's really dope.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. Yes.
This has been the double-sided tape. Bye, kids.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, awesome.
Yo, thank you. Stop the standing ovation.